7 months ago, we started this amazing show right after watching Interview with the Vampire because I was told some of the dynamics were very similar, and Hannibal has been some of the best television I've watched. The detail that goes into the scenes, the shots, the characters, their motivations. I have had so many what the f moments watching this, so many emotional moments, so many losses, so many characters. We've seen characters we love dearly turn into things that we can't even explain anymore, you know, because of influence from a certain you-know-who. And speaking of the you-know-who, Hannibal, he has been a lot. He has been great. He has been calculated. He has had a lot of ups and downs. Amazing show, the cast, everything amazing. It's kind of surreal that we're at the end of it. I was told that this finale I should wait for the credits, that there's something, I think delightful or tasteful was the term someone used. I hope there's not a double meaning in the choice of words there. Yes, thank you all for watching Hannibal with me on YouTube, on Patreon, all the support, all the generosity, all the conversations, all the like helping me break down things I couldn't understand and add to my overall viewing pleasure. Thank you so much. Let's check out the finale of Hannibal.
I have blasphemed against the dragon. There is much for you to dread.
Ah, Chilton. Please don't hurt her. I mean, you already have.
And you know where you are in the house. Then you know where the front door is, don't you?
Oh, let her go.
Bring your hands up slowly. Don't.
Jesus.
Just around my throat. It's a key.
Okay.
Take it off over my head.
What are you thinking?
Go to the front door.
What kind of test is this?
Don't try to run. I can catch you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she can't, because he's very capable. It. I'll run and lock him inside. Jesus. It was a trap.
Oh, Raven. Now lock the door. Now let's make sure it's locked, shall we?
And his test is f***ing stupid, because, like, obviously there's that power dynamic and fear factor there, where what kind of loyalty test is this when you know she's scared out of her mind? Of course she's gonna try to run. What motive does she still have to trust you or like be around you? So your test is flawed, and it only had one true answer, honestly, which you had predetermined, you know? Because what, it would be delusional, I don't know, just outright stupid for her to actually do what you say in this moment. Yeah, she's not crying anymore. It's almost like she knows her fate now, and she's like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
I can't keep him off you.
Please try.
Please try.
Man, feel it.
Don't point that at her.
I wish I could have trusted you. I wanted to trust you.
Man, shut up. Then don't scare her half to death. She trusted you this whole time before you showed her your true colors. That's why I say his whole thing is just, man, like, she trusted you before. So what are you out here crying for? Like, I wish I could trust you. How? I guess it makes sense in his head.
You felt so good.
So did you, D. I love it.
Man.
You know what he will do.
No.
Gasoline? With her inside? Her actress is eating this whole scene. Wow.
I can't stand to watch you burn.
Reba, please leave. Please leave. Jeez. The key. Atta girl. Atta girl. She was going for the key. Oh my god. Keep going, keep going. A stag. Thank you. Her self-preservation skills A+. When she was going for the body, I'm like, hello, house is burning. Nah, she's smart. She was going for the key.
He shot himself in the face.
Mm.
I put my hand in it. He set fire to the house. Put my hand in it.
My god.
The floor.
I'd like to come back by just to say hi, see how you're doing.
How could you help it? Charmer like me.
People who study this kind of thing say that he was trying to stop because you helped him. Probably saved some lives. There is nothing wrong with you. And not just the blind.
He as well. Hey man, we're the finale, and still I won't stop singing Hannibal's praises on always having whatever external situation that's going on in the episode mirror what Will is always going through. Will, Hannibal, Bedelia, Alana, all of them always mirrors it, right from Hobbs from episode 1.
And he wasn't as strong as the dragon after all.
He was trying to stop.
I was rooting for you, Will. Came all this way and you didn't get to kill anybody. Does the enemy inside you agree with the accusation?
Probably.
Your family was on his itinerary. You can go home again if there's any point.
He's baiting him.
I like my life there.
Like unwanted company in the house.
Molly and I want it to be the same.
Think about me. Think about me, Will.
Jeez.
Don't worry about me.
Think about me. Don't worry about me. Hello? What kind of message is that? When things get comfortable or polite, think about me. And you know the sad part about it all is like he knows Will so well that he knows essentially he's right, and it's almost like Will has no other choice. You know what I'm saying?
You turned yourself in, so I would always know where you were.
Well,
don't leave.
was it good to see me?
No.
Ouch. I know that one burnt him a little bit. That's all such an interest. I mean, at the end of the day, Hannibal does a lot of things he does for like curiosity, but this one is like that yearning is also there with the curiosity. Like him asking, like, "Were you happy to see me? Like, did it feel good to see me?" Again, that's where the confusion comes sometimes. I feel like he knows how like he's almost like crack for Will. But at the same time, is it just because he wants Will to say it? You know, he want to hear it from his lips. And I hope that is goodbye, honestly. But knowing the show, probably not. Who is this? Who could that be?
You think you can sit up? Try to sit up.
Is that the dragon?
You didn't break my back.
Your face.
What?
I can see you. You can see me. How you betrayed me too.
He does that.
I would like to share.
With Reba.
So who got shot in that house?
I shared with Reba a little. I'm stronger than the dragon now.
Okay.
The Hannibal Lector is who you need to change.
I want to meet Lecter.
Please.
Grandma's old yucky pear we found in his mouth. Well, not in his mouth per se.
Oh, right.
We think it's a guy named Arnold Lang. He's missing, worked at a service station near Dollarhide, found his car, then does this whole thing with the blind lady song and dance. Will I shoot you? Won't I shoot you? I can't stand to see you burn. Boo-hoo! And then...
Was to be sure she felt the body.
Right.
So she could tell us she certainly felt a body. The great red dragon lives. The obvious thing is to get him to come to us. Bait him with something he wants more than me.
Again?
Want to hear what the best bait would be?
Hannibal.
Hannibal would be the best bait. I'm not even sure Hannibal would draw the dragon. I just say that it's our best shot.
So Will is not telling Jack that the dragon napped him. All the secrecy, man. Where did I get y'all?
We take Hannibal into federal custody, fake an escape.
Will.
However, you think you are going to manipulate this situation to your advantage. Think again. Who holds the devil, let him hold him well. You will hardly be caught a second time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't intend Hannibal to be caught a second time.
You trying to kill him. This is the second time.
Can't live with him.
Can't live without.
Live without him.
Mm-hmm.
What you are becoming is pathological.
Require a high degree of empathy.
He trained you for this.
I'd pack my bags if I were you, Adil.
For real.
Meat's back on the menu.
You righteous, reckless, twitchy little man. You might as well cut all of our throats and be done with him.
Ready or not.
Couple of things. Will should know that with Hannibal, you're never in control. So this is his becoming. Like I said, Hannibal trained him, groomed him for this. I have a feeling Will is doing this because kind of like what Bedelia said, can't live with him, can't live without him. Like he knows that he will forever be drawn to Hannibal. So is this him just flushing his drugs down the toilet, for lack of better phrase? Because, you know, eliminating Hannibal will mean he's not in this plane anymore, you know? So, like, you would somewhat be free. Don't forget, Will got into a boat and went to Europe to find his man. That same man let himself get arrested and put in a cage. One of the few things he cherished so much, as he said in season 2 finale, like his freedom. That same man put himself in a cage just to be closer to you. So, yeah, maybe this is the only way he feels he can be done with Hannibal. Let the dragon kill him. But it's like, well, like, that has been tried a couple of times with the both of you. It can't work. He sent Wolfman after you. It didn't work. You sent the copycats dude after him. It almost worked, but Jack saved the day. You might need to do it with your own bare hands, Will. But then again, Hannibal will enjoy that. But at least at that point, you'll be done with him, I guess. At least he had the courtesy of coming to give Bedelia a warning.
Here he comes.
Baba Yaga.
Dr. Lou, you kindly broke down and came to visit. Your face did not change at all.
I wanted to see you, Frederick. I wanted to remind myself what Hannibal is capable of.
What Will Graham is capable of. What you
Are capable of.
capable of.
Call them all out.
Who does Will Graham have you roping now? Scissors. If I had them, I would burn the man alive. Maybe I would rather have his skin. I've been getting grafts.
You wouldn't be comfortable in Hannibal's.
Are you?
Somebody in the comments called Frederick a cockroach for the series because of how he can never like die or like stay dead like over and over. Almost like he keeps coming back. I thought that was hilarious.
There's a deal for you, Hannibal. Or there could be.
Jack couldn't ask me himself.
Jack doesn't know you as well as I do. He thought if he asked you for help, you would just torment him. Jack wants to fake your escape. I release you into police custody. and Jack uses you as bait.
Not Will? He knows.
Yes.
He's gonna do it.
Yes, that worked out so well for Frederick Chilton. And I hope he won't be very ugly.
Ouch.
For hours on your behalf, and this is what you get.
Any rational society would either kill me.
All privileges will be restored.
You trust Will with my well-being.
No.
You intend to release me into police custody. Police are not as wise as you are. Your child. They belong to me. You made a bargain for Will's life.
That is cold. And it's a crazy thing. That was so chilling. The way it was shot, the zoom in. Also, one of you said in the comment that you can't even take Hannibal serious with him wearing that onesie. But anywho, the way he was shot, the way it was shot and him saying that, like, that must be such a gut-wrenching, like, threat. I mean, hearing that said by anybody would be crazy, but hearing that being said by someone that you know what they're capable of is so many degrees more, like, crazy and devastating. Like, you know he's not pump faking. You know he can do what he's saying he wants to do. And I didn't know she and Margot were married already, because he did say your wife.
Hannibal has tentatively agreed to the deal as proposed. And he wants you to say please.
I'll say pretty please.
He wants you to say please.
Let them believe I helped Hannibal escape.
Oh?
Someone has to be close.
Why you?
And then we kill Hannibal.
Thank you.
The devil is due.
If Will pulls another season 2 finale, I think he's way past that. But I mean, Hannibal said himself, any wise society will either kill me or give me my books, which means like lock me up forever. Yeah, Will, your head better be in the game this time.
That little extra bit at the end. What was that you said?
Never have turned yourself in unless I rejected you.
Yes, that extra bit. I believe that's what they call a mic drop.
I knew you'd keep running if I kept chasing you.
Dong, the dragon is not dead.
Told you he wanted to meet you. Maybe that was a serious invitation.
He won't go near a mail drop.
He might be curious enough to look at one, see if you sold him. Stake out the observation points.
It sounds weak to you, even as you say it.
You're our best shot, Hannibal. Please.
That smile. Who is this? Of course. Things are not going as planned. Headshot.
What he wants to do requires something a little more private. You know, Will, you worry too much. You'll be much more comfortable if you relax with yourself.
Get in.
Going my way?
He's such a dad. Go my way. Oh yeah. 3 years did go by. 3 years did go by. So yeah, that's enough time for them to get married. Even Will got married too. You could just push him.
The bluff is eroding. There was more land when I was here with Abigail. More land still when I was here with Miriam Lass. You and I are suspended over the roiling Atlantic. All this will be lost to the sea.
The bluff is still eroding. So is he implying that he can see through Will's act?
Now you're here with me.
And the bluff is still eroding. You're playing games with yourself in the dark of the moon. Wasn't surprising that I heard from the great red dragon. Was it surprising when you heard from him?
I intend to watch him change you.
Honesty. Okay.
If you're partial to beef products, it is inconvenient to be compassionate toward a cow.
Save yourself, killed them all.
Those were the words.
I don't know if I can save myself.
Disappointment.
No greater love hath man than to lay down his life for a friend.
He's watching us now.
I know.
Woo! Warning shot. Oh, did that go through him? Oh, that went through him. It wasn't from sideways.
Don't run. I'll catch you.
Jesu.
Hello, Francis. Hello, Dr. Lector.
Why he shoot him?
I'm so happy you chose life, Francis. The enemy.
Always.
Immediacy of childhood. It took you a step beyond alone. I'm gonna film your death, Dr. Lecter.
Will is crazy. This man still has one hand in the pocket with the wine glass.
You melt with the strength of the dragon. It's a glorious and rather discomforting idea, but not as wonderful as the act itself.
Will is gonna do something, huh? Jesus. Is that his cheek? Woo! Three-peat. Wow, what a show. Damn, this motherfucker strong. Uh-oh. This shit up, dog. Would you look at that? This is probably a fantasy for Hannibal. Like both of them killing this man together. Look at that look. Woo! Let the juice out. Wow. That tag team was tough. The slow motion. Oh. So was he trashing all of that because he said he's become bigger than the dragon? So all the books and all the pictures and all that, just burning them all away.
It really does look black in the moonlight.
This is all I ever wanted for you, Will. For both of us.
What's next?
It's beautiful.
He got what he wanted. Wow. Wow. That was all I ever wanted. I wouldn't say I'm mad Hannibal got his way or got what he always wanted to see Will get from that point A to point B where he wanted. But that moment, it's like Will also like put all the facade away and admitted that it was beautiful. And the callback to saying it does look black in the moonlight. But yeah, Will pushing both of them off the cliff. Chef kiss. Chef kiss. Because, I mean, maybe when it digests, I'll have more of a, final take on all of it. But because there could be this sense that, like, I don't know whether to call it shame or, like, Will never, like, wanting to really admit how much Hannibal was right about him and what he was capable of. So that end of him pushing both of them off the cliff, I think is almost like, okay, he's admitted it, but he still wants to do the right thing, I guess, or punish himself, I guess, or get rid of both of them, I guess. Can live with, can live without, right? The music playing too is...
It does look black in the moonlight.
I mean, it also looked like they both have fatal injuries. Definitely falling.
This is all I ever wanted for you, Will.
He knows. Laughed softly too. And then the embrace. And I think interestingly too, like, there was no sign of struggle from Hannibal as well. So it's almost like he was fine with that as well. Like if he's gonna go out, he's gonna go out with Will. You know, because if there was a like active struggle with Hannibal, like something, it would indicate that he didn't want that, but he just went down without a fight. Bedelia. Her leg. Bedelia. She was waiting for Hannibal. Jesus. Okay, two things. I know you guys will obviously help me clarify in the comments. Did she do this because she knew it was nonsensical to try escape? Because he's gonna find her regardless. Did she do this, or is it because of that, or did she do this because she's just so into the sauce and the lore of Hannibal and all the talks they've had about him eventually eating her, and she's just, you know, lost in the sauce as well, and she's like, might as well prepare it for him. Like, it's first you see the leg and you're like, was this like leftover from somebody? The second the camera started panning down, hello? And this whole time she hadn't eaten any of the meat that Hannibal's been preparing. And there's also this aspect too of like her and Will being jealous of each other, or like seemingly over Hannibal. And it's almost like, yeah, he went with Will this night, not with you. And it's just sad seeing her at the table here alone. Girl, please. Your whole leg. That shit look good as fuck too. Look at the crust. He ain't showing up, baby. That's how Hannibal ends. That's how Hannibal ends. Regardless of the reason why Bedelia did that, that is the definition of down bad. Holy Christ. What a finale. I'm so happy Reba survived that whole ordeal. Definitely traumatized for life, but I'm so glad she survived. Will didn't keep his promise of coming back to see her. Man, this whole time that the Red Dragon storyline has been going on, I had no idea that the story was setting it up for him to be what Will and Hannibal used to consummate. Is that the word? Their alliance. Like he was the, you know, he was the birthday cake at the party. Yeah, I feel like that final scene gives everybody a little bit of what they want, you know? People who are interested in the story for a particular reason or another. I feel like that ending is something like satisfying, because what was going through my head the moment Will hugged him, I thought Will was gonna like do something like kill him or something, or like maybe stab him in the neck, stab him, like gut him, you know, which would be like a callback to what Hannibal did to him in season 2, like brought him in close with a hug, then cut his stomach open, right? So I was thinking maybe Will will do something back like that, and Will will like go home to go back to his family now that like his drug has been like extinguished, right? That's what I was thinking. But like, yeah, what happened there too, I feel like is also satisfying, you know. Man, I don't know why I'm stuck on Bedelia, bro. I cannot tell you. That gives finale energy for sure. And when someone told me to I can't remember if the word they used was tasteful, that the credit scene was tasteful. And I mean, knowing this show, I knew it had to do with something with food. But you know what was going through my mind after I read that comment, I'm like, is the show gonna end with like Hannibal eating Will or stuff? Bruh, Bedelia, dog, Jesus Christ. Could not see it coming. Could not see it coming. And honestly, the show got canceled, but like, I think this ending is alright. By alright, I don't mean it's mediocre. I mean like, I'm happy with this ending, like that there's no season 4, honestly, because it's crazy how like a lot of media I've been watching of late have that like last minute sacrifice play or last minute Nosferatu, Midnight Mass, and now Hannibal as well with Will Graham, you know, them like, but I'll say for Will is less of a sacrifice of just more like, hey, we're here, we kind of got what we wanted, let's ride out into the sunlight, I guess, or into the waterfall. Solid. Thank you all. Hannibal has been amazing. If this is where our road stop with me and some of you, thank you for enjoying. Thank you for hearing me yap. Thank you for dropping a lot of comments. Like I said at the top of the video, this was 8 months, 7 months long, because we started this in September. It was good. It was good. There were times where I had enough of Hannibal and the show was frustrating, but the quality never dropped. Like everything was peak for me. Thank you all for joining. Like I said, we're starting Killing Eve soon. We're starting I May Destroy You soon. We're watching Schitt's Creek. The Wire's ending soon. And we're watching Severance. So come watch those along. Thank you all. Peace. Love you guys.